Right then, boys, so it is now time to go into our last day of the season. Unfortunately, as you see there, Leicester have been relegated as they are now over 7 points away from Brighton as they lost their last game. And Brighton managed to get 3 points. So, going into our last game, it's a nothing game. I'm going out with the same side I went out with in the last one. So, yeah, let's see how we can do against our old club. And here we are, boys, back at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Let's see what we can do against Leicester today. Hopefully put in a decent performance, but here we go. Let's get into it. We always want to still improve as much as we can anyway. Right, as Pereira's on the ball to start this off with. As the ball is still coming inside, it's played into Daka, who can be challenged here. And we've given the ball straight back away, and luckily Rayot has made the save. Right then, ball thrown in. It's with Vega again. I'm going to try and stop anything from happening here. But as it goes through, it's played inside and Justin. And it's an easy save in the end for Raya. Right, corner for Pedraza to be whipping into the box. It's a dangerous cross and it's a header as well. And we have taken the lead. I think that's Presley that's managed to bag it. And yeah, yes it is. The young lad has just climbed above everyone else. And there we go, we're in the lead. It was a dangerous looking cross right in front of the keeper. He didn't come out for it, and there is the header into the bottom corner. I'm not sure, it's Danlad in goal for them today. But yeah, no it isn't, it's a Kocha in goal for them today. But our first shot at goal has ended up in the back of the net. Let's go, boys. Now we can try and come forward ourselves with Presley, laying it off to Gilbert. And we've seen how much presence he had in the last game as Denea comes over to try and stop him. And it's a good save by Okocha to stop that from going 2-0. Right, Potter whipping the ball in. Dangerous cross, but unfortunately not working out this time. Potter wins the header there, and it's came to Yanle inside to Yarmouk, who takes the shot, but it's saved. Trying to block off this inside lane as it gets played to the outside now, and it's a good challenge there from Pedraza, but stopping anything from coming into the box at the moment. And a shot from outside the area from Joseph Martinez has managed to make it one apiece. And out of everything that they could have done today, that is not the goal that we wanted them to score. A shot from outside the area, no one closed him down. He had so much time to pick a spot, and he did exactly that into the far corner. Very nice finish, and it's back at one apiece now. But Gilbert is there to try and defend. He's done well so far, and he gets a foot in as well, the young Irishman. That is not the pass that we wanted though, but it's gone straight through here to Yarmouk, and I was going to play the ball off, but he can take a shot himself, and it's over the bar. Right, Lewis Potter whipping the ball in. Good cross. Yanle with the header, but it's played, I think it's saved by Okocha. Right, now with Potter again, whipping the ball in. Same sort of area. Better cross, better header, and it's a second goal from another set piece. And Leicester's issues from set pieces have now stopped with us, because they didn't really concede much from set pieces, but now they've conceded 2 in one game. I don't know who it was with the first header, but it was a very good header, unfortunately just off the bar. And then an easy rebound for Ager to head straight into the ground. I'm so glad that he didn't had that wrong, too badly wrong, and missed that. But yeah, we're 2-1 up, boys. Let's go. When I'm playing against them, then that shows there's something severely wrong, as Daka lines up the shot and it's saved by the keeper. Right, Dennis Pratt again with the corner, second one in a row. Good header clear this time from Yarmouk as Yanle comes out to try and make a tackle. As it comes back inside, it's a very good save there from Raya from a Vega shot. Lewis Potter's nowhere near receiving that though this time, unfortunately. He can come across field and try and block anything coming in at the moment. Good defensive plays this time as we'll get the ball off. This is very nice football here from the boys. Potter, you idiot. If he'd managed to play a decent pass there through to Gilbert, that would have been beautiful football. But Daka's through. Ben me. What were you doing there, son? Right on half time, they've drawn it back level. That is terrible from Ben Mee. How are you not making the interception there, bro? How is Daka beating you to the ball there? And he has been a player that's... I think he has messed me up this since coming into the club. Because the one game we've played Janssen, Pinnock was a very bad game. But the only one that's performed well at the back so far is Ajer and Janssen. 2-2 at half time. Poor defending from both sides. Poor defensive plays from Leicester at set pieces more than anything. He can try and outpace Daka. I know Daka has a lot of pace, but we've done well there so far. We'll play the ball round the back. Here we go. Hickey now into a decent enough position. He's gave the ball into Bresley and he's smashed the ball over the bar. That was poor. Mee has managed to make the tackle, and luckily for us, Yanley has beat Perez to the ball by holding him off just enough as Pedraza plays it up to Norgard now. Along the box to Gilbert, who can try and bag himself another one, and unfortunately saved by Akocha, or headed by Yanley, shall I say. It's now with Joseph Martinez, spread out wide to Iosi Perez. Unfortunately, Pedraza nowhere to be seen here at the moment. Daka, the man on the ball. We've got to try and get a tackle in here, and luckily, okay, Norgard has given the ball away, and luckily Raya has made the save. A poor touch from Norgard nearly let Martinez bag himself his second for the game. And should be an easy enough pass tackle there. Well, should have been for Pedraza, but not really. As now Daka gets the ball back to Pereira. Pedraza nowhere near his man at the moment, but luckily he cuts back and got a foot in, but it didn't really work out for us. Daka still going, not cleared, and that's going to be 3. No, it isn't. It's a very good save there from Raya. Right, another corner for Leicester, looking a little bit shaky at the back at the moment as Maddison plays the ball to Iosi Perez. Good position in there from Ivan Toney to block this, and it's a good shot from Daka, and we have been able to keep this on with Pedraza, who's been clattered by Martinez. Surely that's a yellow, at least a yellow. One last attempt to come forward here as we've got the ball. We'll play it out to Visa again, and Visa is beating his man this time. He can try and get into the box with a decent attempt, and it's a decent shot at goal. So one last corner. Let's see what the boys can do. Last corner of the season, last piece of attacking play of the season, and we put one at goal, but it isn't a good enough shot in the end. It's not round the keeper, and it does end the game as a 2-2 draw. And Ben Mee, realistically, should be ruining himself because he was the reason we conceded that second goal. We only managed to get a 2-2 draw after I think we played well enough to probably win that. But yeah, a 2-2 draw, a point at the end of the season against Leicester. I can't really complain. And the last press conference of the season, let's see what they have to say. Why did you leave Baptiste out? He's very unhappy, but I really could not care. There's no reason that I've had to play him so far. Why do you struggle to break this team down? We didn't at the end of the day. We scored 2 goals. We just struggled to defend because Ben Mee is tragic at the moment. And finally, the last question of the season, a close game. Are you happy with a draw? Not particularly, but we'll have to deal with it at the end of the day. Right, so we have a scouting report to cap the season off. A couple of decent players there, actually. Some very decent players, actually. 3 players signed this time, not too shabby. And another monthly scouting report, and then after we've got whoever out of this, we have a couple of mid-placed players at this point, so I might sign a couple of these just for the fact that we're in the Championship next season. Why not give a couple of these lads a chance if we can? And he could be actually quite decent. But yeah, I'm going to go out of this, go into a couple of things and just have a look and have a bit of cap off of the season pretty much. As you see here, at the end of the season we end up finishing in 20th. Leicester also got relegated, the team that we started the season with. We weren't in the relegation places when we left these, but they only picked up, I believe, 2 or 3 points since we left. No, actually, I think it might be a couple more than that. It might be about 5 points, I think they picked up in the games remaining, which there was 10 games left, I'm pretty sure. But it's either that or there might have been less games points won than that, to be honest. But they dropped down from about 15th, 16th to 19th since they sacked me. So yeah, that's where we capped the season off. Unfortunately, like I say, because most of the season was with Leicester, we ain't really going to have much to show in terms of this today. But we've got ourselves Squad Hub. We've got just a quick gander at who's moved up since we've took charge. Strakosha's gone up 1. Rico Henry's gone up 1. Zanka has gone down 1. Arger's gone up 1. Ben Mee went down 1. We've got Hickey going up as well. This man's gone up. Also Stevens has gone up. We have movement from Damsgaard, who's gone up 1. Janley's gone up 1. Bidstrup has gone up 1. He could be quite a decent player when he comes back for us, actually. Trevitt has gone up 1 as well. We also have anyone else? Not that I know to. There we go. Ivan Toney went up 1. This man could be quite a decent player for us next season as well. He's also gone up 1, and there was this keeper that went up 1 as well, Balcombe. In terms of stats, let's have a look what these boys threw out this season at the end of the day. No, he only kept 4 clean sheets in the 17 performances he made this season. Then he made 2 appearances, didn't keep a clean sheet. And also Strakosha, he had 26 places games this season. He assisted a goal, and he also got 4 clean sheets as well, which is not great. And I think a couple of them, one of them at least, must have come when we were in charge. Rico Henry had not very great of a season either. Pedraza had 1 assist out of 7 Premier League games this season. Sorensen, yeah, there's not too much. See, 2 of the thingies came when he was. 2 of the clean sheets came when he was in. Actually, all 4 of the clean sheets came this season while Jansen was on the pitch. So realistically, or all 4 of them, I say all 4 because he had 4 and he had 4. So 4 out of the 8 that we had this season, he was in 4 as well. So I don't know what combination. He was in 5 of them apparently, but I don't see how, because he was tragic. He also got himself 1 assist this season. Ajer scored 3 goals. 2 of them was while we have been in charge. Ruslev ended up scoring a goal. That's not how you pronounce his name. I'm not sure how you do. He scored a goal so far this. He scored a goal this season, which is not too bad for him. Onyeko scored 1 and assisted 1. Damsgaard also scored 1 and assisted 1, which is not great for when you think he was on left or right wing for most of this season, I should assume. Janley scored 3. He was a player I actually really enjoyed using since I've came in, but he didn't score a goal or he just seemed to play quite well. Baptiste again didn't really have much involvement. Jansen got himself 2 goals and 1 assist in 2 different competitions this season, so well done to him. De Silva didn't get himself anything this season. Trevitt didn't play a game. We then have Godos, who played 9 games this season. season and scored 1 goal. He scored that in the Premier League. not the greatest of players. Yarmouk had 3 games. He had 7 games altogether. Played in 3 of the FA Cup games and scored 1 goal, which is decent for him. Pert Harris, I think his name is, didn't play a game. Brooks had 6 games and scored 1 goal and assisted 1. We then have Lewis Potter, who seemed to do very well since we brought him into the side, actually. Quite enjoyed using him on the right wing in the end. But yeah, he had 24 games this season and only scored 2 goals, which I can already see where the issues have been lying with this side, with Kanyos having 0 shots, 0 goals, 0 goals, 0 assists, shall I say. Gilbert had 4 this season. He played very well ever since I brought him in. He scored 1 while I was in charge. I don't believe he scored any more, but he looks like a very good player. And so far, he is our top goal scorer, even though he only played in... Actually, he played in quite a few games, to be fair. But Visa only scored 2 goals this season. Presley scored 2, one of them while I was in charge. He only had 6 games, but he scored 2 and assisted 1. Then Ivan Toney is now the top goal scorer, who scored 7 this season. Don't think he scored while I've been in charge, and he got 2 assists as well. And then a couple of lads down here that both played in FA Cup matches, but that is it. Yeah, so that is all I have to show you there. Let's just double check to make sure no one's on their last year of their contract or below last year of their contract that we need to sign back. It doesn't look like we have, which is very nice for me. What I'm probably going to do next season is loan out a few of our top players. So we'll keep, obviously, the young lads. Lewis Potter will stay. Yarmouk will stay. I think I might loan out Yanley. Maybe a bit of Norgard as well. I might even just sell Benme after his performance. Ajer probably go out on loan as well for a season. Hickey I'll probably send out on loan as well. Then Pedraza, he I reckon might get sold. I'm not gonna lie. Rico Henry probably go out on loan. Strakosha I think I'll send out on loan and might keep Raya. Ivan Toney, I think I might send him out as well. I'm not too sure. And Janssen, he will probably stay. Kanyos will probably stay. Damsgaard will definitely go out on loan. And then Janssen also will probably stay at the club. Pinnock, I think I'll get him to stay as well, to be fair. But yeah, there'll be a lot of players going out on loan next season of our top players, just to make it like a little bit more realistic pretty much. But yeah, that is it, I think. As you see there, our budget's still of 29 million because I didn't get a chance to spend out with these this season. But I'm pretty sure that is everything that I can show you. So let's go through advance to the last day of the season. As you see there, go to the 30th day. Let's see if we've kept our job. And if we haven't, I give up. Player return. Okay, a lot of players returning from loan, which should show, I believe, that we have kept our job. Loads of development schedules. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, that's all that completed. And let's end the season. Have they kept us on? Okay, so he has kept us in post. There we go. So we are going to be starting as Brentford in the Championship for the second season of this career mode. So I'll see you then, boys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating.